It's your boy. Somebody's lovely. How you doing? Hello to all my lovely, lovely bunnies. Ladies. How you doing, ladies? What's good? Up in the neighborhood. You ladies want to make some jam? What would you do in the case of apocalypse, zombies? Maybe a country is invading your country. What would you do? Leave a comment down below. What would you do? Let's see where to begin. Bullberries. And the topic is, what would you do in times of peril? Would you run and hide? Oh, it's gonna get sticky up in here. You already know, ladies. It's time to start the show. Where's all my hot chicks? Should be flooded with hot chicks right now. What a good day, what a good day. I'm hoping we get about, it's been non-stop rain here in Canada. So I don't know what's going on, but non-stop rain. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, what would you do in the event of an apocalypse? End of times, we'll call it. What would you do if you're at the grocery store when it happened? Would it instantly become supermarket sweep for you? If you were at Winners, would you grab the expensive boots and just maybe walk out the door? Question mark? If there's no one there to ring you out, like ring the items out, do you get them for free if everyone else left? Question mark? If Subway has unlimited subs for free, are you eating them? I have so many more questions. Do they keep McDonald's open during the zombie apocalypse? I have so many questions. All these and more can be answered on today's shows, where we ask experts who play zombie games and all kinds of other stuff. If you're out there playing zombie games, we need you on the show today. Just commenting, maybe we can throw up a toll-free number for you to dial, or maybe you email me, drop your email in a comment outside of this YouTube video, and I'll have you on the show. We can do a collaboration, but I need your email. So the link will be sent to your email, and then you can join me. I think it'd be fun. We want zombie game experts. We don't want anybody who actually went to school and knows about some of this stuff. The school is out the door now. Bro, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna just take all the diplomas off the wall and just white out the name on the bottom and say you're now a doctor or a scientist? Dude, you have the opportunity to probably fudge the numbers on a bunch of areas, if you know what I'm saying. Add some zeros, maybe a couple ones. I'm putting straight nines in my bank account. About 100 nines in a row. So, just saying. You know, I'll just leave a note. By the way, I made a deposit here. There's so much here right now, but there was no one here to collect it, but I left it here in good faith that you guys will put it in there, and I sure hope your security holds up. P.S. If not, I'm suing. So trust me when I say, what would you do in the event there's an apocalypse? You know what I'm saying? I know that money won't matter when the lights go out. Money isn't going to matter. It's going to be what you have for trade. So I ended up buying, at Christmas time, I bought 17 pairs of Air Jordans. I'm keeping one, and I'll trade 16. So I'm coming around. We'll see what you guys all got. See what you ladies got. If there's any ladies out there that want to tag team up, I'm looking to fill a roster of about 60 women. I need about 6 dudes to watch the door. You know what I mean? Well, me and the 60 some odd women are just, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, what would you do in the event there's an apocalyptic? You know what I mean? I'm going all out, balls to the walls. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how many in one day, you know? I've done it before. I was a kid. Well, probably more than most of you ever. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry. Whew. That was fun. So, back to what I was saying. The zombie apocalypse is real. I'd like you all to know that it is big time serious that you all... What would you do in the event there is a zombie apocalypse? Are you prepared? I'll be playing some VR today. I'll try it once more. I'll play it once more. I made it really far. I didn't even die. I just was so... I think I might have been a little bit over hungry yesterday. But I don't know. I was fasting and I was trying to recuperate. And when you're fasting, you don't want to move around too much, eh? So I already did that in the morning, which was wrong, because then I ate and then I felt better. But then I ate a little. I didn't eat in the morning, by the way. I ate at like 1:30 or 2. I don't remember what time. 12:30. yesterday. I did mark it. But then I ate a lot of food, eh? And I went and kind of laid down and played a hour of VR there, and man, I had a headache when I was done. So I don't know if it was, I don't know. It's, if it happens again today, then we know it's definitely the VR. So, always looking to give a positive review, but hardly ever the case. I mean, there's usually a problem with some things. You're not trying to give it a bad review, you're trying to give it an honest review that, you know, make sure you tick all the boxes. Okay, I checked this, I checked that. See, with stuff like this, it's harder to say it was built on a Friday. It's more the innards, right? It's how it makes you feel type of thing. So it's less to do with the fact that maybe it's just this one, and it's probably likely that with this type of contraption, it's likely it's just the contraption itself causing you. But I can't verify nor deny, but I will tell you there's an episode of Silicon Valley where they say they can't get them to stop from puking when they watch VR, when they play VR. And it's not just a little bit, like they are barfing. Like every person that plays barfs after, right? So nausea was a thing when I was playing yesterday, so I want to see if it's a thing today. Plus my eyes were bothering me after. And I have very good eyes. I don't wear glasses. I'm not bragging. I'm telling the truth. And I'm 40, so I'm fit as a fiddle. And yeah, the VR kind of affected me. But we'll see if it was a rando incident or if it's big time bothersome to your equilibrium. And if it is, I think we need to not let our children play it, right? So that's what I do here is I review everything. So if I find that there is a problem, I will note it and I will say boycott this. I'll say protect your family, don't use this, right? We'll have to get some scientific research done on why I feel the way I do when I play it, and then once that's done, we'll take it to the courts and we'll have it banned worldwide, right? But right now, we don't know if that's the case. Right now, what we know is the VR possibly can make you sick. Can it damage your eyes? Man, wouldn't that suck? If it damaged my eyes, there will be blood. This is a comedy show. Don't take anything too seriously here. And if you do, Karen, move along. What would you do, Karen, in the event there's a zombie apocalypse? Make sure to leave a comment down below. Some of you gotta really be able to. Right? Are you gonna run and hide, Karen? Or are you gonna stand and fight for your right to party? It's hard to believe how many people out there don't actually really know what's truly going on. In the event of a zombie apocalypse, what happens to your bank account? So I have all these questions, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and vote run and hide for some of you Karens. So I'm gonna say 32 Karens voted run and hide. Well, 99 of you. Set the ladder. We're really getting going over here on the show today. Got a few sheet pans, 2 sheet pans. I got some sheet pans to do, they are not light, so It's one of those days, okay? Today I'm making bubbles, so I'm really quite busy. Do some ASMR stirring videos for you. It's always fun. Because you know I'm a serious boss. I take it very seriously. And I'll give you a little bit of a lot of info. I'll give you at least a little bit of info, guaranteed, that you didn't understand, didn't even recognize. I'll explain it to you, okay? Later on today on the show, I'll even be doing a little bit of what would you do or what should you do, okay? That's not, you can do whatever you like, but this is if you want to survive a zombie apocalypse, okay? You're gonna have to find a Chevy dealership and get yourself a Hummer, alright? And if they don't have any Hummers left in stock, then you have to pre-order one. Don't bother. Get yourself an E-Ray. Get yourself one of them solar panels. Strap a solar panel to the E-Ray. If you don't know what an E-Ray is, it's an electric Corvette. Okay? It's a new Corvette 2024. In Canada, it sells for about $100. And I'll be exact. It sells for $184,000 Canadian. Taxes, everything, all the fees, the freight, everything they're ripping you off on, all of that's included. Every which way they could rip you off has already been added in there at the $184,000 mark. Now you could be a total goof and go get the $235,000 BMW SUV electric before taxes, or you could get yourself a Chevy Blazer, which has a 450 kilometer range. The Chevy Blazer EV is quite a stylish vehicle. I'll post a bunch of videos today and tomorrow of it. I was sitting in one. Oh, I can't remember now. With all the tax credits in Canada, there's some for Manitoba, some for Winnipeg, some for Canada. So there's 3 areas of tax credits you can get if you get an electric vehicle right now. The prices have come down about 10 or 12,000. You can get an electric Mustang. Again, quite cheap, 0% interest from Ford. So there are options here in Canada. If you're American, you should come to Canada to buy a vehicle. We'll be the leader in cars right away. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? I know America likes to be number one of everything. You're going to be number one. You'll be decimated right away if you keep up crappy attitude over there in America. You want a bunch of peace. Did you guys hear about the ICC? They want to put Benjamin Netanyahu in jail. You know that guy grew up, he was in the state, he lived in the States, man. He was in the States going to MIT in Massachusetts in 1974 and on a couple years, and then he went on to some manager school in 1976, and then it has Harvard there, but it has no dates. So it's something going on there with Harvard, but they don't tell you, right? So it's interesting. But it's interesting. He went to Harvard, and he's the prime minister of Israel. Like, I don't know, man. It's just and he also went to Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So I mean, like he's the prime minister of Israel. Do they not have any fine universities in Israel that you could major in? Like, I'm just honestly speaking. So I've got so many questions. So today on the show we're going to talk about the ICC, the International Criminal Court, and they're going after some people. And the only one that I saw on the list that I recognized was Bibi. They call him Bibi, Benjamin Netanyahu. He's on the list for, it's not funny, this is disgraceful. It's shameful what he's on the list for. He's on the list for starving people, okay? He's a world leader that is apparently being accused by the International Criminal Court 3 or 4 times in 2023, and he didn't heed their warning. So now there's an arrest warrant for this guy. I mean, I guess it's he has to be tried on these charges, but then if he isn't uh, if he doesn't come forth, I mean, what they're saying happens next is incredible. What they're saying, and if anybody helps or aids him, they too will face ICC International Criminal Court justice. They will be tried under aiding and abetting. There'll be many charges. There won't be one or two. So Justin Trudeau has actually come forward in the last 7 or 8 hours, and he has denounced Bibi all of a sudden, out of the blue. You guys have no idea who I am, eh? But I actually understand the way this very horrible thing works. I commend the ICC, and I'm going to talk to them. There's a bunch of international criminals that need to go to jail. So I'm working with many levels right now to put together lists of people who are corrupt and who belong in cages right now. So trust me when I say you have no idea what's coming. We're going to make sure that these people that committed offenses back in 2019, 2018, 2020, and then didn't do anything, tried to cover it up, there's serious consequences coming. Serious consequences. You have no idea. But this is all been proven already in a court of law. It's just, it has to now go to the international courts, the criminal courts, and they will then finally give justice to the people. You understand? So just wait and see. There's a lot of people doing bad things digitally against small channels here on YouTube. So those people will have to face ICC criminal court charges as well, as some of you aren't in the same country as me, right? So everybody should take warning of what has been noted, right? We are watching, and you are in trouble. If you do evil, you need to run and hide, turn yourselves in right now. Either one is bad for you, but good for the rest of us. And that's what's happy about this, is that the rest of us will finally have peace and justice, right? We will finally have energy for free, and we will be free soon. Trust me when I say, what would you do in the event that there is no more world leaders in charge of you? What would you do, right? In the event of a zombie apocalypse, at the end of times, what are you going to do? Are you going to become a farmer? You know? So I strongly urge people to wake up now and understand what it takes to be a farmer, right? You have to, can you even wake up every morning at 5 or 6 a.m., right? I've been up since way before the sun came up, and I didn't go to bed till late. I might take a nap today because of all the long days, but what I have done is guarantee success for myself. Can you say the same? What would you do in the event of a zombie apocalypse? What would you do if you had the chance to assist the world in gaining a fair take at life itself? But you knew it would mean that it was less safe for you, right? What would you do? Would you sit back, cower, and do nothing as usual? Or would you turn over a new, beautiful, beautiful, purple, lime green leaf and help those who have already been helping you for far too long, carrying you? You shouldn't be asking people for help if you think you're a man or a woman. If you think you're so smart, then why do you always call for help, right? So it proves what how much you rely on me, right? How much you rely on us, right? So there's people out there that think they're all this, but you have so much to, you haven't done anything, you know? Some of you are so old now that you can't even, you're unable to run. Most of you who are old can't run. And if you did run, it'd probably kill you. right? It would probably be the last time you ran because you probably have a heart attack or something, right? So think about how feeble you are in the world of apocalypse, right? You rely on these medications to keep your equilibrium aligned. You're so reliant on the system. When the system collapses, what happens to you? Instant collapse. Remember this. So, you know nothing. You are nothing. If you're withered and old, you know, there's people where I come from, all very far away from here, and they work until, like, hard, very hard labor jobs till they're 85. They risk their lives every single morning at the crack of dawn. One of the most dangerous jobs in the world. You know? Some people just sit around all day. Sit around all day. I usually do about 40,000 steps in a day. Maybe 65, 75,000. Depends if I go for a long walk or not. If I go for a shorter walk, it's only 20, 25,000. If I go for a really long one, it could be 50, 60,000. Just in the 4 hours or 2 hours or 3 hours it took me to earn those steps, right? But the point of this is that I get those steps in. And I got them in for 33 years. You understand? Me and you not same. When I show you my tree trunks and then you show me yours are inflamed from all the pork and beef you've eaten. You know what inflammation is? You need to go look it up. You know, and you see someone who's never run a mile in their life, but their face is so inflamed, that's inflammation. Their cheeks are so puffy, that's a bad diet. Your body's trying to literally expel those toxins from you. It gets stuck, and it clogs you, it just inflames you like a balloon. Look it up. It's from what you eat. Chips, bread, white bread especially, sugar. And then most people's medication causes inflammation, and then they take another medication to subside it. It's messed up. So really, if you just ate right, you wouldn't need either of those two, right? But because you eat so poorly, and you have such low willpower, which is actually low IQ, you can't muster up to eat something healthy, because you know it's bad for you. That's seriously low IQ. I might eat pizza a little bit. I haven't had pizza in like 9 days. I don't know, it feels like forever. But yeah, I haven't had any pizza. I've been eating very light. 6-7 days. I lost 12 pounds in 9 days or 12 days, but I earned it. I've done squats every day. I exercised, push-ups in the morning, push-ups in the evening. I lost 12 pounds. I can easily say I gained those 12 pounds in the last 2 or 3 months, 4, 5, 6 months, I don't know, a couple of them, but mostly in the last 3 or 4 months there. It was crappy weather, and that's just how she goes. It's not like I'm not doing it, it's I was eating too much. I don't eat that bad, I eat a lot. And that's not really going to change. I'm just going to have to work out even more. My metabolism's slowing as I get older, so it's not bad or anything. My metabolism's not bad. It's just slower than it used to be, which was like on overdrive. But I used to eat way more than I eat now. It was way easier for me to drop weight than it is now, but it's still super easy. No bragging or anything. I know some people have a hard time. You don't do enough, right? Everyone's like, oh no, but I can't. See how well you've only done 4 sit-ups this year. I did 400 sit-ups this week. So, you want to know about lazy? height of laziness is people who complain about it and go run off to someone else to try and get some miracle cure to fix it, right? You don't want anything to do with miracle cures. It's all snake oil. You can't tell someone you're really smart and then you do the dumbest stuff all day, right? Every day for 30 years, 40 years, right? There's very few of my people on the face of the earth. Very few. Out of those people, we hold some of the strongest men on the face of the earth. You can't say the same, but wherever you're from. Trust me, I'm telling you. They do contests for this, okay? Most of you Karens and Chads wouldn't even understand what's going on. I could compete in the lowest level at the world's strongest man competition. I wouldn't beat. I'm not saying I could ever beat anyone. I could finish some of the competitions. That's how strong I am. The difference is like I'm stronger than all your dads. Karen, I'm stronger than your 4 dads put together. Naomi in the house. Naomi, how are you doing? I want you to know, Naomi, everybody, we're on a fair playing field. All the wrenches are removed. So there are no moderators. I don't want you to feel like you're not good enough. So for today, I will actually give you a mod stick, and nobody else will have one. Just because I want you to feel like you are important, okay? Because you are. And you're also a good person, okay? I don't want there to be like some kind of like stigma that women can't have wrenches here or something. No one has a wrench, but today this beautiful lady who is always loving and caring, she gets a wrench just because she's that awesome. Please, Naomi, just sit there with your beautiful blue wrench and your nice blue name there, moderator name. You don't have to ban anybody or time anybody out. We're just here to have a good time, okay? Thank you in advance. Good morning, Naomi. You always make me think of my wife, Naomi. I don't feel guilty though. I have no I don't have any dirty thoughts. I'm on YouTube Plus, but I just gotta say you're beautiful and thank you for being so beautiful. Okay. But yeah, you make me think of my wife because I think it's the kisses. I always want my wife to blow me kisses and do stuff like that. When we first met, she used to kiss me all the time. All the time. She used to like grab me and kiss me. Now if she started doing it, it'd be fake, you know? Because she probably listening or watching right now. Like, I don't want anything. I gotta see how it is. We're married, it's 20 years, I get it. She still kisses me, but it's just not all the time like she used to, you know? And I'm way better looking than I used to be. I was super hot, but now I'm smoking super, deadly smoking super hot. I show my toes, women are just freaking out. They already know. They're like, if his toes look that bad, I bet you he's not that bad looking, you know? He's showing his just moldy old toes, and just, you ladies just eat it up. I'm hoping it's just ladies anyway. I think there's some dudes watching too. I think there's some ladies with dudes' names, but either way, it doesn't matter to me. There's probably dudes with lady names on here. Like, you guys don't get what I'm saying, maybe, and it doesn't matter, but I'm saying, like, someone's a guy, but they're pretending to be a girl on here. It's called catfishing. But you never know who's who, right? Maybe one day YouTube will catch up to the future and actually let you guys join me on live stream, you know? It's so far behind. I come up with all the greatest ideas. These goobers and gingers just watch my show all the time. All the best stuff, all the best ideas come from my show. Always. What would you do in the event of an apocalypse? What would you do? Alright? I asked you. What would you do? So, folks, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you drop a like, share the video with your friends, tell your friends to subscribe down below. And you know what time it is, don't you? Do you know what time it is? It is time to start another show. I want to thank you all for tuning in, for running the polls with me, I love doing polls for you. What would you do was a good one. I'll do another one later. What would you do? So, just so we're clear. I'm the boss. We'll have the wife on later, giving you ladies some makeup tips. I'm not kidding. She's going to talk to you about makeup and VR and a few other things we'll talk about soon. Okay? Oh, I'm almost done. It's only took about 6 hours. So that happened. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make some hash browns, toast. I'm gonna fry up a little bit of plant-based bologna, not a couple, just 2 slices. So you guys are probably eating like 40 pounds of meat. I'm literally having 2 plant-based slices of bologna. I can't help it, you know. I'm still human, and I grew up in a really crappy system that forced this kind of crap food on me. So now I'm addicted to it. So I've slowly got myself off 90% of it, but still got about 5-10% to go, and that's okay. I enjoy being a human, you know? Humanity, you know? You know what I'm saying? Humane. Humanitoba. Manitoba. Yeah, I probably went to all or something. Only men are born in Manitoba. Only winning men, champions, are born in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'll see you next time, folks. Remember, you can't be me. Stop trying. You look so weird. So weird. Especially you cocky buggers. All the ones that get too cocky, you're hilarious. I don't even think some of you cocky buggers ever played sports before. You know what I do to you? First thing I'm doing when the apocalypse comes is rounding up all the cocky buggers and just thumping you. I want to put you right in your place first day, okay? All cocky buggers thumped. Check mark. Duly noted, however we got to do it. I'm gonna red star and a gold star that day. You know, I'm gonna complete all my tasks. First time ever. I'm gonna thump as many, all of them. I'm getting them all. You know, you're all gonna line up, or it's gonna be 10 times. 10 times the pressure coming down. Coming down the pipes. Man, this is some flames. Absolute flames. I'm gonna wake up my wife for sure. This stuff is fucking amazing, bro. Bro, I'm losing it right now. I'm absolutely losing it. We're gonna have to go. Shh, shh, no talking. Quiet. Keep it down. This stuff's fire, bro. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. It's, oh. 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 This one's nice. Very, very nice. Oh, wife. I was making too much noise. Damn it. But she said softly. I just started, but I had to. It's 10:30. I gotta get breakfast in me. I'm starving. I'll also make breakfast for the wife. It takes about half hour, 45, maybe an hour. So I'm looking at about 11:35, 11:45 with starting up a stream in between there and playing a little Mobile Legends. Usually takes about 66 minutes to make toast. So we're looking at about almost noon. I can feed her breakfast. She's probably going to be upset, but I got stuff to do today, and she can always have a big long sleep again later. 12 to 12 is a lot of sleep, and she should get up, right? I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know if that's going to I might actually go to sleep on the couch, so she might wake up at 1 or 2 or 3. But, yeah, I wonder why she can't sleep. Actually, yeah, get up as much as me. I've been getting up like this my whole life. I mean, there's a couple places like when if I'm like, I don't know, if I live in my own house and everything's fine, I wake up super early, right? But if I stay at somebody else's house, I kind of like stay in my own, wherever I am, just because I don't want to be around people in the morning. I don't know, I'm not really I only want to chat with people who are super cool and, basically don't tell me what to do all the time. But if you tell me what to do and I don't want to hang out with you at all, sorry. Right? Can't be given advice if you live in an old shoe and you really just do the bare minimum, right? Alright, gotta get this out of those. Absolute boss. So, let's see. This is all done. So, we did wicked. Now I just gotta do this. So, yeah. Definitely gotta make bubble today. Just different. As small as these clippings, this is probably some of the best they've ever had right here. I have amazing every time, don't get me wrong, but this is next level right here. So well done with it too. Whoa, look at all of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's gonna be some flames in here. So let's do some fresh frozen, baby. Showcase it tonight on the Late Show. On the Hash Info Show, which is featured only on YouTube. I run
the largest shows for live streamers in the world. And we'll start doing networking videos with new streamers soon. So look forward to these awesome shows. Okay. Alright, I got lots of stuff to do outside, but I went out this morning and did some of it, and the cat came with me. The cat goes outside in the rain now. It was raining. And it wasn't raining a little bit, it was pretty much, it wasn't pouring, but it was way more than drizzling, okay? We can narrow down what it was doing out there. So, what happened was, I gotta get all this in there, this is so juicy. Okay. So, so. I'm going to chuck it back in the freezer. Just freeze itself off. We usually burp it, kind of freeze it about 3-4 times before it's ready, eh? That's one of your big tips. I'm going to be ending the stream now, but I thought I would always give you some of the greatest info you're not going to find anywhere else, alright? Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, I'm the host with the absolute most. What's my name? Type it in the comment section down below. Just hashtag #info is awesome enough. Always hashtag #info. Always hashtag #wowinfo on the stream, in the channel here. Thank you in advance. Welcome, one and all, to the greatest show. And remember, where will I see you? Right here. When? Right away. Stay tuned, folks. More great videos coming up right after this message from our sponsors. After these messages, we'll be right back. Man, this makes me so happy to get this did. Very, very happy. Yes, yes, y'all. My lovely, lovely ladies out there. How you doing? Right? My wife won't kiss me. Will you digitally kiss me, ladies? Ladies. I'll see you next time. Drop some hearts in the chat. Always drop some lipstick kisses in the chat for the hash man. Stop kissing your hubbies. Start kissing the hash man. I'll see you next time. Oops. This time I'm actually going. Bye. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna have some. You want some? Some bunny loves you. Or lots of bunnies if you're me. In my case. Right?